So, can you guys still see this?
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool. All right. So today is our first post graduation meeting. It's been a while. It's been like I don't know, like 3 weeks since we had the meeting last time. So it's been quite a while, almost a month now. So yeah, nothing special. I'm just gonna go over some major changes regarding the team rules and just going over the schedules and the milestones, like the upcoming ones for the upcoming 2.5 months. I think that's crazy, but yeah. And then it's just gonna be a little comments about how it's gonna be in terms of production and so what. So yeah, I'm just gonna briefly go over stuff. So important changes. Let's actually go from the right. So regarding the agile methodology, we're gonna be fixing the sprint length to be 1 week instead of 2 weeks. It is usually 1 week of sprint. I just had to set it into 2 weeks from the very start of the project because we were still on the academic semester and I knew that we were all students. So it was not, like full time thing for us. So I had to set it to be 2 weeks, but I think it's a little more proper to be 1 week at this moment. I don't know, considering that we are on the very last sprint of sprints. And it'll work for us for at this moment, I believe. So, yeah. And then daily scrum will be daily scrum, which means everyone should now will be required to send your daily reports at the end of your respective time zones. So I will be sending my reports at the end of my day, which is going to be around like 11 a.m. in your EST time zones. So yeah, don't you don't need to like send it at the end of someone else's time zone, but EST is gonna be the last, very last time zone to be like, I don't know, end your day. So, well, I don't know about Guanchen, but I can see where Guanchen is at. But for now, we're gonna be keeping EST as our standard team time because why not? So yeah, make sure you send, and this is a quite important change, to make sure that you send the daily scrum report in the progress chat, and it'll be daily. So even if you did not do anything, just send the date and say you did not do anything. Like it just to make sure that we know what is going on individually because we're physically very apart now, and I don't want to make some people just free ride at this moment. So it is going to be your responsibility for all these communications. And daily 8 p.m., I said that, I wrote that because 8 p.m. is going to be any of our official meeting. So that's going to be the weekly meeting. We will get rid of the live daily scrum, which means like being on the voice channel to do the daily scrum for now. But if I see the daily scrums not getting kept on time or more than certain amount of people, which is going to be pretty strict on this time, not sending their daily scrum on time, I will be turning this into a live scrum. So yeah, make sure you do send something, and I will be testing out some Discord bots so that it can send like automatic reminders of daily scrums, so that I don't need to like mention people. But if I do see someone not sending their daily scrum, I will be mentioning them. So okay, that's that. And then left bottom, it's going everywhere. Regarding the communication, you are responsible for any communication that has to be happen. Because we're physically very apart now, and also we're in a different time zones. I don't expect everyone to be able to keep up with the messages like immediately as we were able to before. So let's say that I said, "Oh, guys, can we change the meeting times or something? I know it's like the last moment or something." I That will probably not happen like at the very last moment because I know there's like what 13 hours of time difference here. So it's both ways. I will not be able to see your guys' messages on time sometimes if I'm sleeping basically, and you will also not be able to see my messages on time if you're sleeping and so on. So you are responsible for any communication in advance. Please send any of your schedule changes or unavailability or any kind of stuff that needs to be communicated on the team level that I need to know or other developers has to know to modulate something, please keep that on contact. Like, you need to, it is literally your responsibility now. Nobody will be able to say, oh, that's okay. It is not okay now. So any miscommunication or responsibilities will be immediately mentioned. Since we're all, I don't know, like off, I don't know, we're not really doing student things now, at this moment. So I don't expect people to be saying, oh, I had other projects, other, I don't know, classes. Like, those general things will not gonna be our daily excuses anymore. So if you do have any problems trying to figure out your schedules, just say it. Or if you feel like it's something a little too personal, you can just like talk to me individually. Like, it doesn't matter, but at least try to communicate anything. Nothing's personal here. It's just like really about making sure that we all know what is happening. Okay, and then left top, team attitude. I had to include this because I was a little bugged during some parts of semester. I highlighted that one sentence saying no discouraging dragging expressions on team level. I had the feedback from some developers, and I also individually felt this a little hard. That I understand. We all understand that you get frustrated during the development, and we all do have individual like struggles like that. I still remember the day that I blew up my entire character modeling during mechanic, and I had to take like 3 shots of vodka to recover from that, and then start on remodeling that for the entire night. But do not drag the team attitude down. Like, do not say out loud that you wanna fucking quit this like project. Like, it is very unprofessional, and it does really ruin the other developers' attitude too. I tried to understand that during the semester, because it is semester and you do have a lot of stressors too. But I did emphasize that all the developers have different life, and they do have different stressors too that you cannot really imagine. So don't think that you're the only one who is really like on the edge of all this loads of work. We are all struggling here, not really struggling right now, but we were as a student. But now it is really your responsibility to make sure that you are keeping your own energy level there to make sure that you can manage your tasks. And let's try to keep it professional for this time. And any disrespect on any developer's work or roles will be immediately mentioned. I also felt this during our regular semester periods. Do not laugh at someone's effort that was being made to make I don't know, to contribute onto the team level. It was very disturbing to see that. I did not like it, and I did have people who were disrespected on their works and their roles. So do not do that. It's not okay. I'm gonna say that. And if you feel like you did that at some point, you need to apologize if you feel like so. But yeah, please keep it professional. And it is we do not have substitutions for any of the roles we have on the team. So make sure, if you do feel like you have seen a great work getting done, encourage them. Say a very, I don't know, it could be like a really short word, but motivation really comes from encouragement on this any kind of creative jobs. And game design is also one of them. So I can emphasize more of how important to make sure that we have positive encouragement on the team. So do not express out loud any negative, I don't know, state of your mind on the team level. Please keep it professional. And I didn't want to make it like I don't know, like forceful, but based on the stuff that I have seen during the semester, I think it was really important to at least go over it. And I truly appreciate everyone's roles and your talent at this point. So make sure that you also have the same respect of others too. It is not a kid's play anymore. We are trying to make a product, and we are mostly graduating the university we have. So make sure that you are trying to keep it professional on the team. Okay, and last but not least, let's get it done. It's really the time to keep our words now of how, I don't know, fancy our game's gonna be. We did kind of, I don't know, make it fancy during the presentation, but now it's the actual deal. So keep in mind that your works on this milestone will be your final results on our product. So that's a little reminder. I mean, you already know that it's gonna be like that, but yeah. Okay, in terms of schedules and milestones, we do have. What the fuck? Okay. What? Okay, I might have mixed this up. Okay, give me a second. All right. Why did this happen? I don't know. I was making this presentation like midnight yesterday, so maybe that's why. Okay. Okay, so we are currently in the cleanup phase. We are resuming cleanup milestone basically, and it's gonna be 4 sprints, which means 4 weeks now. Um, yeah, just remember that it's going to be 1 week per sprint now. So it's going to be 4 sprints, 4 weeks, and it's going to be May 27th, which is Monday, which is already Monday for me. And it's going to go until June 23rd. I don't know why did I say 23rd, but 23rd. And it's going to be all functionality, basically everything that needs to be done, except for the, I don't know, bugs that can be revealed during the QA phases. But it's going to be all functionality, all the arts, anything that is crucial or required to play the game, basically. So any kind of UI works, art including UI works, or any kind of, I don't know, anything literally besides publishment stuff. So this is going to be our entire sprint, the busiest milestone basically. And it's going to be the most, I don't know, dynamic sprint, I will say. A lot of things are going to happen in that milestone, and you will be autonomously deciding which tasks to be done by the end of each sprint. And after that, we have the QA phase. It's going to be 3 sprints, meaning 3 weeks. And it's going to be June 24th till July 14th. And it's going to be QA testing and feedback and revision loops. It's the loop of revisions, basically. So I will be posting detailed plan at the end of cleanup phase, not really end of, but at the start of the last sprint of cleanup, so that you are aware what is going to be happening and what kind of tasks we will be expecting during QA milestone. And I will be posting and I will be making a separate Discord for QA testers. So I'll be also announcing that around the end of cleanup phases. Okay, and then after that, we'll be going to release phase. I said it to be three sprints, but it could be shorter, depending on the amount of work that needs to be done during release phase. It might be 2 sprints, but I will say 3 sprints for now. It's going to be July 15th to August 4th, and it's going to include any of the publishment, like official publishment for the team to release this game, basically. So the website, I am thinking of website, and Steam, any publications, GDD, all those official documents to be clipped into our websites, and also departmental, I don't know, page also documentations are going to be assigned to those developers. So expect a lot of documentations on your end. So it's going to be a lot of cool down phase with individual documentations, wrapping up our progresses, our results, and overviews to kind of, make it look nice and organized on our website. So I don't know, if you do have something to organize over your cleanup phases, make sure that you keep that as a record so that you have something to write or clip or post on your end on your website. So yeah, I don't know, record keeping are very convenient at the end of documentation. So yeah, and after that, I just said low because it's a low maintenance thing. But yeah, it's just like post release date. There's no official plan after the release, but I will say there might be like consistent maintenance of the game, um, depending on like the major feedback that we get from Steam. I don't know, but there might be like a huge bug that crashes the entire game that needs to be fixed. Then it's gonna be called out. So, but yeah, it's gonna be just like a cool, very cool down. I don't know, like sleeper mode communication until something happens. But yeah, I will be still be active on Discord. So if anything happens, just mention someone or the team. But yeah, there might be release party, but I am not sure how it's gonna be like. But yeah, okay. So that's the entire plan of how it's gonna be like, and yeah, that's actually about it. I said quickie comments to kind of go over the production, but I don't know, a little minor changes are gonna be because we have shorter sprints now. The sprint retrospective is gonna be also simplified. Which means your individual developer reports are going to be simplified. Instead of being like multiple pages, it's going to be one page now. And the team sprint retrospective, that, the four things, like the boat, sailboat thing, is also going to be pretty simplified too. So it's going to be a little changed because we have shorter sprints and shorter stuffs to go over at the end of sprint, but we are keeping our original agile methodology and how we have adopted the stuff during our meeting and stuff. But yeah, just to go over pretty important stuff. Respect others. Keep it professional. And second, we will be having daily scrum as a daily scrum, so please send your report at the end of your day. It does not have to be 3 bullet points. It can be only like, I don't know, like 5 words. Just make sure that you do send something. And our team meeting is gonna be kept on every Sunday, 8 p.m. EST for now, but it can be changed depending on the people's new availability on next month. But for now, it'll be kept like that. But I will be announcing if there's going to be any changes in terms of team meetings times. But yeah, those three stuffs are going to be the basic, most important things for now. Okay, let me, I don't know, stop the recording for now and then see.